Hey nestlings, and welcome back to Planning with Penguins. All right, today we are doing a video that has actually been kind of requested. You guys have wanted to see what my favorite planner items are, or like the things I use to plan with. And so I have quite a bit of it, a lot of stuff spread out on this table. I'm gonna go through these in no particular order, but these are just a lot of the things that I very commonly reach for, that are my favorite things to get and to use when I'm doing my planning. And so I figured now is the time to share that with you. There's probably maybe like at least one more item, but I don't actually have it right now. So I'll just talk about it, but I don't actually have it at the current moment. So let's get started. All right, so number one. Well, and again, these aren't in any order, and I don't even remember how many I have. But the first one, Happy Notes. Happy Notes are newer to the Happy Planner line, but I have really, really enjoyed Happy Notes. I love having like a little notebook. This is one of the half sheet notebooks, and I stuck some extra half sheets in here. I like being able to keep these with me. I will usually keep this one like at school, and I brought it home because we're on spring break, and then I can just jot things down really quick. If I need to take a page out of here and give it to my students, I can do that. But I really, really love and have so much fun with Happy Notes. So this is one of the newer half sheet Happy Notes. Again, it starts with these pages. These I added, but I love Happy Notes. And then this is one of the micro Happy Notes that I switched out and put the metal lavender discs on, just because I thought it went really well with this little one. I keep one of these in my purse, so that in case I need to write anything down, I have it with me, because sometimes I don't have my mini Happy Planner with me, although I try to, but sometimes I don't. So I usually keep a micro notes in there. So I think Happy Notes have become a really great way to kind of keep your ideas together, a place just to like kind of brainstorm and jot things down. And I often will have one of the classic sized Happy Notes, which is like this one right here next to my laptop, especially when I'm podcasting, in case any ideas come up or anything like that. So, and I've always loved notebooks, composition books, spiral notebooks. I've always loved them since I was in school. It's been one of my favorite things. And being able to have a Happy Planner version of this that's designed that way with the dividers and everything just makes me very happy. All right. So the next thing is my Happy Planner Big Punch. So when I was making a decision about what punch I was gonna get, I contemplated getting the classic punch, and then I thought, you know what, my teacher planner's big, and then I use a classic and I use a mini, and this can punch all of those. So rather than having to buy two separate punches, I just bought one and just invested in the big one. I highly, highly recommend the Happy Planner Punch or something similar that will punch a disc-bound system, just because it makes it a lot easier to add things to your planner. Also, I know a lot of people have talked about that the quality of the Happy Planner Punch is not that good, just because it can't punch really thick things or a lot of things at once. That's true, but I haven't had any issues with it, and I have punched plastic with it, and I've been completely fine, but I don't do it all the time. And I also am just really careful about like not overloading the punch. So if you're gonna get a punch, I vote get the big punch. All right, my next thing is gonna be this guy right here. So this is actually brand new to me. I've used it a few times, but this is one of those Fiskars like punches. And what's really cool about this is that it punches these little chubby fat hearts, and it kind of pushes them up, you know, out, and so the sticker paper doesn't get stuck in there or whatever. I really would like a hexagon one at one point, or at some point, but they had this little chubby fat heart one, and I just really like it. I think it's really cool. If you haven't seen my planner videos that show how I use these, let me see if I can find a spare piece of paper. I do have spare paper, I just don't feel like using it because it's happy planner paper. Those are pre-cut for a project. Let me see. I know, I'll use one of my pages from my micro notes. So it's really cool. You just slide it into the punch like this, and you can kind of position it like if there's a quote or something, or if you want a certain part of the sticker or whatever it is that you're punching. And then you just go like that, and you get a cute little chubby heart. And then you can put those in your planner. And so it's just really easy. It's actually slightly satisfying. I really enjoy using this. Like, this one's gonna have a little bit of the stripe at the bottom. So I really enjoy these. If you like cutting shapes, there's all kinds of different shapes. Get one of these, they're really awesome. Amazon's probably the better place, but I picked this up for like, I don't know, 50% off or something at Joann, and I just like the little chubby heart. I thought it was cute. All right, so one of my next favorite things are sticky notes. Now, I have made dashboards that are covered in sticky notes, and those are actually at school in my teacher planner. So these are just some extra sticky notes that I have from different accessory packs or whatever, and these are pre-punched. So sometimes they come pre-punched, and then sometimes they don't. So for example, these right here are not pre-punched. And then you get sticky notes in the multi-accessory packs. And I've been contemplating cutting these guys down and putting them on extra discs and stuff and separating them all out in order to more utilize these, because I don't use these a lot because they are in the packs. So that's something I'm considering doing, but I use sticky notes in my pre-planning. So I have some of the snap-in sticky notes in each one of my planners, and I use them to, to pre-plan. So you can just take them off, you can write, things down, you can stick them in your monthly view or stick them in your weekly view just to remind you of something. I also sometimes use these as stickers. I will get a little, like a glue stick or a tape runner, and actually put adhesive on the back and put these in the planner as an actual sticker, because they do fit in the boxes, and some of them are really cute and make really cute stickers. So you can use these as stickers, you can use these as sticky notes, but I really like all the different designs that the Happy Planners come out with. These are actually some of my favorites. I do really like this one as well. It's so funny. It's like there's so many of these little sticky note tabs, and I really should like switch them out, the ones that I have in my planners, just so that I use more of them. But I love the sticky notes. All right, so my next favorite planner item, Papermate Ink Joy Gel Pens. These pens are my absolute favorite. Now, I used to have another favorite pen, and I still use it, but it's not as much of a favorite as it used to be. I used to absolutely love Pentel Intergels, and I still do. They're really, really good. These work really well in the Happy Planner, but I just have really found myself gravitating towards the InkJoy gels. I love the way that they write. They just write absolutely amazing, and so I figured I can show you guys a little bit of how these guys write. So these are InkJoy gels, and I love these so much. The purple one is probably my favorite, but let's see. So earlier today, Lego released a new images of a new Lego set that has Mickey Mouse in it. So that's my inspiration for writing for you guys. So let's see. So this is how I would just regularly write, no fancy writing, write Mickey Mouse. So that's the purple one, and I love how deep the purple is. And then here is the black one. Now the only issue I have with these sometimes is that they get like little bubbles in the ink, and so you kind of have to work through that, but that's pretty much any pen. The turquoise one is a gorgeous color. Also, they write with like a medium thickness, which is my favorite. I don't like overly thin pens, and so they just write really awesome. Now this is the Pentel Energel. So it is a gel pen just like these, and you can see that it writes very similar. It's definitely my style, but so Pentel Energels, but I think the reason I like these so much is because they come in so many colors. I have blue, purple, lots of purple Pentel Energels, red, black, but there's not as many colors as there are with the Inkjoy gels. But those are my favorite pens. All right, now moving on to the next thing in keeping with writing utensils, mild liners. It's taken me a little time to get on the mild liner kick, but I absolutely love them, mainly because I've always loved a good highlighter, but these have such mild ink that it makes it really pretty in pastel, and you can do all kinds of things. Plus they're double-ended, so you get a chisel tip on one side and a fine point on the other side. And so I thought I would show you guys how mild liners work. So we have our writing right here, and say I wanted to highlight the Mickey Mouse. You see how it's just like so mild behind it? It's not neon in your face, you know. And then you have this skinnier tip, and I can draw like little Mickey Mouse heads, and they're just so mild yet so pretty in their color. And I just got a whole set of mild liners. Like these are, some of these colors are brand new to me, but I did finally break down and get a set of mild liners, and so I'm really enjoying these. I just like really like the fact that I can do all kinds of cool things with it. You could even, you know, put these down on paper and then put clear stickers over them, which is really cool. But I really do like the mild ink of these, and it's almost like having a marker with you, but not as bold as a marker is. So these are my next favorite thing. All right, my next favorite thing is gonna be a good old-fashioned X-Acto knife, mainly because it allows me to cut stickers down if I need to do sticker surgery, cut washi. I kind of would like one of the little shorter Fiskars ones, but right now I just have your basic, regular, boring X-Acto knife, but I think it comes in really handy. This is also where I'm gonna talk about the item that I do not have, that I used to have but don't have because I need to go and get a new one, but in its place, I'm going to use this glue stick. Not a huge fan of the glue stick, but the item I'm talking about is a tape runner. So I guess I could also just use tape. Tape runners are amazing, and they're great, and they allow for you to be able to really like stick things together, especially with planner paper. My awesome glue stick is repositionable, so that's why it doesn't work as fantastic as I would like it to. But if you can find yourself an actual tape runner, which I know where they are, I just haven't gone and gotten a new one because I ran out, get a tape runner. But X-Acto knives are great, and there's all kinds of different ones with different designs. I kind of would like to get one that has a, you know, a cooler design on it or something, just so it feels like more of a planner item. But for now, this is gonna work. And again, I use it to trim stickers. I use it to trim washi tape. And I'm sure you guys have all seen an X-Acto knife used before, and I don't need to show it to you, but X-Acto knives. All right, my next favorite thing are gonna be the Happy Planner discs. Now I have several different discs here. I have 3 metal ones and I have a couple of plastic ones. And I'm kind of like, I like them all. I don't really have a preference. I have metal discs on a lot of my planners just because they're newer, but I do like the plastic discs as well because the metal discs are just a little bit, they're heavier. They're not crazy heavy, but they're heavier than the plastic discs. But I love the disc bound Happy Planner system, and so I love the little hearts in the Happy Planner discs. I just really, really love it. I think they're really cute and really, you know, I don't know, the metal discs are so shiny. These lavender ones are still some of my absolute favorite, and they come in different sizes. So this is an expander disc, and those of you that are watching this, you know this. This is a classic size disc. Like, these are the kind that come on pretty much all the planners, and then the mini discs. And again, you may like the plastic, you may like the metal, or you may like both, like me. So for example, on this Happy Note, these are plastic and they are mini discs. So I don't really have a preference. I just love the disc bound Happy Planner system. Once I found the Happy Planner system with the discs and being able to be so customizable, that was it for me. I was done. I was done with spiral everything at that point. So Happy Planner discs, awesome. Get as many of them as you can. That's what I say. All right, my next favorite thing are dashboards and bookmarks, like Happy Planner dashboards and bookmarks. And they really only come in 2 sizes because this size can be used in the big and in the classic. So these 2 are mini. So this is a bookmark. It's a bookmark because it's skinnier and it's not as big. And this is one for the mini. This is from the Socialite line. These are not always super thick. The older ones, like this one, are a little bit more on the thick side. The newer ones that have come out are a lot thinner. They don't take up as much space in your planner as far as thickness goes, which is nice. This is from a set that had a bookmark and a couple of dashboards, and we're going to talk about dashboards in just a second. And so, like, this is a mini one, so you can see that they make it smaller. And then this is the classic size bookmark, which I love them all. They're so great. They're the best. And they are tabbed at the top. You could put little tabs on the top ones to show like what the different sections are, or you can just leave them blank. All of these I've just left blank, but bookmarks, 2 of my absolute favorite things. And then dashboards. So this is a dashboard, so is this. And you can see that they are tabbed. So like this one is the one that would be farther over. This is for the mini. Again, it's from the Socialite line. It's very thin and very flexible, and you can see through it, which is pretty cool. But I love these to separate sections in my planner. Anytime I see these in anything, I pretty much buy it because I like having different options as far as like design on the inside of the planner. So this is a mini, as you can see, and then this is a classic size dashboard. This is a little bit of a thicker dashboard, and you can't see through it, which is kind of cool and kind of not at the same time. I don't mind if you can't see through it, but the ones you can see through are kind of my favorite. But this is a classic size dashboard, and I use these all the time in my planner. Just to give you an example, this is my Transformer planner. I have a bookmark in the month of March. I have a dashboard in one of the weeks here, and then I think that's the only one I have in here. But if you look at my Healthy Hero planner, these things are everywhere. So I have my monthly gratitude one, and I did put labels on these. This is my weekly wellness one. And then you get back here to this back section, because I have a lot of different sections. I have one for center myself. I have things for the self-care challenge. Hey, stop. I have, so this one has like little hearts on it. I have this one that is self-reflection. And then I have another one back here that's talking about journaling. So I have them literally everywhere. And this is my transformer planner. So it transforms into 3 separate planners. So then again, I have, there's some sticky notes, but I have sticky notes, and I have one here. I have one labeled today, which is for my week. This was last week. And then I have another one that separates into a section where I can just kind of like take notes. So as you can tell, I use dashboards and bookmarks a lot. So much, but they are one of my absolute favorite things that the Happy Planner makes, and that I can use for planning. Love it. All right, my next thing, which you did see in that planner, is actually pocket folders. Pocket folders are some of my absolute favorite things, because you can stick extra stickers in them. You can, you do have to fold stuff up because they don't fit a full sheet of paper open, as you can see, because it's the same size. So you have to like fold it. But I don't mind. And they have so many different pocket folders. I believe both of these are actually from the Trendsetter line. One is a mini and one is a classic. And I use them also for stability. I'll put them at the back of the planner between the last few note pages and the back cover, just to give it some extra sturdiness. But then it also allows me to keep things that I need to keep in my planner. So a real life example of my actual planner, back into this guy. I do have a pocket folder back here. It is at the back of this note paper right here, and I have just some like random stickers in here. I have a business card, and then I have some folded up paper for work, and just some extra things back here that I keep back here. And it is double-sided, so I could actually probably stick these back here, but I love a good pocket folder. And I have pocket folders pretty much everywhere in here. There's another one in this planner as well, and this one has stickers in it, so just extra little stickers in it. But yes, I love a good pocket folder. So I always love to get extras of the pocket folders because they allow me to switch up my designs. One of my favorite things. All right, my next favorite thing is gonna be filler paper. I am a sucker for filler paper, and the Happy Planner has tons of different types. So these are from the Trendsetter line, and they have like checklists on it, and then just really cool designs on the side. They have dot grid, which is like this. They've got, here's a different design of dot grid. There's just so many different ones. I pulled way too many out of that one. They have some that are designed like this that have the checklist and the dot grid, so that you can kind of make these however you want. And all the filler paper is double-sided, so it's just like having extra note paper, which I love. And then of course there are classic lined. There's graph paper too. I just couldn't find any in my stash of filler paper, but I'm sure I have it somewhere. But this is the kind of paper they put in the Happy Notes. They put different designed filler paper in the Happy Notes. So for example, in this particular Happy Note right here, they have dot grid in here, but you can see that the design on the side is separate. So it makes sense as to why I love filler paper, because I love a good notebook. I love good blank pages that I can kind of create and make my own. I don't remember where all these came from. I think this is a pack on its own that had 2 colors. I believe these are actually from a Happy Note. I pulled them out. This is from a set that had like 4 different colors, I believe. And this one, I believe, came from an Accessory pack, maybe one of the student or teacher accessory packs. I'm not 100% sure. But see, that's the thing, is that sometimes this stuff comes in these accessory packs and then you won't ever be able to get your hands on it again. And I really like the design, so I have to get it so I can have that filler paper. So, filler paper, one of my favorite things. All right, so now I wanted to show you guys something because I have shown you filler paper, dashboards, and pocket folders. If you are interested in getting, if you are interested in getting any of these things, like you're like, oh, I'd like a bookmark and I'd like a pocket folder and I'd like filler paper just to see how I would use it, I highly recommend getting one of the planner accessory packs. They have a lot of different ones. This is the new everyday one that just came out, and I get these all the time, and a lot of times I get a couple of these because they have so many of the things that I love. So I don't really use these that much, the little paper clips, and I do have a video up of this particular accessory pack, but I just wanted to show you. They come with a bookmark or a dashboard. Usually you get one of those. You'll get a sheet of stickers that coordinate, but you'll get a pocket folder. Sometimes you'll get 2 pocket folders. And then you're gonna get filler paper. Here's some graph filler paper. So you're gonna get filler paper, and usually the designs of the filler paper are only in these planner accessory packs. So this is a really good way to get 3 of the things that I love: filler paper, a pocket folder, and a bookmark or a dashboard. So if you are watching this and you're a newer planner babe and you're like, man, I don't have any of that stuff, pick up one of these planner accessory packs. They're normally like $9.99 or $7.99 or something like that, and you can use a coupon on them and you get plenty of stuff to kind of start off with. I love buying these. So that would be my suggestion if you want filler paper, a pocket folder, and a bookmark, to try them out. All right, so my final thing that I love, and I just like playing with these little hearts too. My final thing that I love is, of course, the Happy Planner sticker books. So the fact that they have Happy Planner sticker books that have the stickers in them and you don't have to shop on 5,000 Etsy shops is one of my favorite things ever. And Luna has now made her appearance. Goodbye. The sticker books it's just an amazing thing. I'm so glad that they started doing these. So I just pulled 3 out of my cart. I have lots of them, but so there's no particular reason for these other than Neon Lights is one of my absolute favorites of the newer ones. Trendsetter has been my favorite for a long time, and then Wellness, because I just love Wellness. And this one's a mini, so you'll always know that they're smaller stickers when it has the mini circle. But having all of these like kind of coordinating stickers in one pack just makes things so much easier for me when I'm designing a spread, because I can just grab 1 or 2 books and just, you know, I don't know, there's just something about it. Now, obviously, like a lot of people, I have a ton of the sticker books because there's just so many cool stickers, but like, I just love having all of these options and these just without having to buy them all on Etsy. Do I still buy some stuff off of Etsy? Absolutely. But I don't have to buy as much or buy kits or whatever because I have these that I can turn to and use. So I just love these. I love the value pack stickers. They are my favorite. And I just got this one, so I haven't really used this one that much. But I love it. I also love that they've started making monthly view stickers because I love decorating my month. And that's something I still really buy off Etsy are monthly kits, because I really do enjoy a good monthly kit. It's one of my favorite Etsy things. You have the sticker pads as well, which are just smaller packs of the stickers. I'm contemplating taking these apart and kind of putting them together, but I don't know, because I don't like taking apart my sticker books. I did that once and I regretted it immediately after. Now, when we're talking Happy Planner stickers, you've got the value pack sticker books, you have the sticker pads. But you have other kinds of stickers as well. So for example, they brought out these sticker rolls, and the sticker rolls are pretty cool. I still have them in the box because I haven't taken the time to figure out a better way to store these. But the sticker rolls are really neat because you get all kinds of stickers, but they're just on a roll like this. And I don't use these nearly enough, and I really should, because there's really great stickers in here. I just don't use them as much, and it's probably because of them being in this little box. So I could stand to try to find another way to store these. That would probably work better. Let's see, there's also these. They have released some like this that can actually pop into your planner so that you can keep some stickers with you at all times. I believe this one came from the Big Joann's box. So there's, you know, stickers that are on like a little dashboard that you can snap into your planner. And then, I'm trying to think what else. Let's see. There's the new journaling sticker cards. So for example, this is a cover page. This is actually something that I made. It has discs, and then it's got the journaling sticker cards. So this is the fitness journaling sticker cards, and these are pretty cool because they just open up for you to be able to put inside your planner and have extra space to write. And I double-sided them, and I just kind of created this little book. And then like this is going to be the faith ones. So I just created this little book with it, you know, as a place to store them so that it was easier to be able to flip through them. So there's these kind of happy planner stickers. And then I'm trying to think if there's another kind. Oh yeah. And then there's these. There's the multi-accessory packs, which have sticky notes, which we talked about, but then there's also stickers here as well. So I just love the fact that the Happy Planner has all these different sticker options. My favorite is still, of course, going to be the value pack sticker books. These are my go-to that I use all the time, would be the value pack stickers. So they are my absolute favorite thing, probably, that I use to plan with. So I hope this helps you guys. A lot of the stuff isn't going to be like groundbreaking or like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that existed, because we kind of all live in the same little planner world. And so, but I just thought I would share with you some of my favorite things that I like to use when I'm planning. And, you know, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I'm just trying to pull a couple of everything in here. Got my X-Acto knife, this little guy. Yeah, I love planner supplies. Can't you tell? I love a good planner supply. So let me know what your favorites are. If you have any items that are your favorite that you want me to try, or maybe something that I didn't talk about, especially if it's something I didn't talk about. Maybe I don't have it and I should be trying it. So let me know in the comments down below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I hope this video was somewhat helpful for you. All right. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day. Please consider subscribing down below. Oh, I have one other thing. A PS item, if you will. So this is not something everyone is going to have, because it's really, really personal. And so not everyone is going to have this. But this is something that I like to keep in my planner. I usually keep it in my mini happy planner. But if you've had anyone close to you that has ever passed away, something that is really cool to have is their obituary on a card. So we got the obituary for my grandfather, which is actually the Happy Planner helped me get through this time of losing him. But we have the obituary for my grandfather on these laminated cards, and they fit in the pocket folder of my planner. And so I can keep this with me you know, at all times, because it fits right in there. It does stick out in my mini planner. Usually pokes its head out of the top, but it fits in there, and then I can keep it with me at all times. So this is another kind of neat thing. It's not necessarily a planner item, but it's definitely something that you can make. That's a favorite planner thing for me. I like having this with me too. All right, and this reminds me of something else, and it's this. I made this, and I need to put this back in my mini planner, but I was doing some stuff, I switched things around, but of making like a little dashboard of the things that are important to you and that matter to you. And I used my HP Sprocket to print these pictures, and I like keeping something like this in my planner as well, because it just kind of helps keep me grounded, and whenever I'm feeling sad or anything, I can put that in there. So here's two sort of sentimental items that I like to keep in my planners. And, you know, it'd be really cool if I could find a way to make another one of these, but to where I could actually punch it. Or maybe this would be the use of a sticky tab that I know that the Happy Planner makes to put this in my planner. But personal things that are my favorite. All right, guys, thank you so much, and y'all have an absolutely wonderful day. Please consider subscribing and plan a happy life.